Hello everyone, welcome back to Dawning Dreams. It is your lady Miss Z. Thank you so much for tuning into another video and being present with me today. Make sure that you like and subscribe if you haven't. Also share and comment on this video which one you choose. If you would like to book a reading, you know to go to dawningdreams.com. That link will always be in the description box and you will find further information on the website. Okay, so this is going to be a reading brought to you by the community post. Thank God for that, from a beautiful suggestion. I have her name in my head, but I want to make sure I got the right person, so I'm gonna have to put her name in the description just to give her a shout out. Thank you so much for this suggestion. This is going to be about your gifts and asking the ancestors how to activate those gifts, okay? Because basically, if you're newly on your spiritual path, some people don't know what their gifts are. Some people don't know how to activate their gifts. I was one of those people, and mine did get activated actually through certain things happening. So could be the same for you, could be different. We're just going to see what comes out. You can pick between 3 feathers, 1, 2, or 3. Okay. You pick the feather that you most resonate with. Okay. And these are all real feathers. You may see these in my bone castings because I use them in my bone castings. Okay. If you need more time, please pause the video, but we're going to get right into it. So how to activate your gifts. Once you overcome certain things, once you find strength to get past certain things, your strength is a part of your gift, your resilience. I'm hearing a lot of clairaudient. Which is, communicating with spirits. I don't just see it as just hearing them. You may speak to them as well. And see, you have the sun coming out. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Okay, so lots of meditation is needed for you. You need to get into a space that where you can get your spiritual world and the physical world balance. Okay, so if there's a lot of distractions and you elevating, if there's always something that you're involving yourself in or something that you have to do, a lot of times that creates a distraction in your spiritual growth. So this is balancing out the spiritual and the physical world. Having eyes to see clearly through both. I feel like once you kind of get this balance, it will be a veil that you can get through to both easily. You need to really, really elevate your spirit. And like I said, meditation is the perfect way to do that, to have your out of body experience. It could be through your dreams as well. But you more so need to feel that extra world that's there. Feel it even outside of your body. Your connection to the other world is definitely a part of your gift. And being able to communicate and also have that balance between. And what I mean by balance is sometimes things get taken out of context. I know some people who kind of do go off the deep end when it comes to spiritual, when they're going through their spiritual awakening, and it doesn't go so well. A lot of spiritual awakenings don't go so well. So you have to have that balance to know real between fake, to know the metaphysical between the non-metaphysical. You kind of have to have that patience with it. that patience beyond fear and everything else that comes in with trying to elevate spiritually. I don't know how I'm trying to say that, but I guess basically when you get to that space to where you're able to free your mind, be open-minded about what you're going to see, because a lot of it could be fear of sight that could be blocking you as well. You also have the energy of a healer as well. So I don't really see this is something that you have to activate. This is something that's already present. Very much protector energy. When you are doing your craft, you will also find great things about yourself out. I'm also seeing a need to wear protection. Need to wear protection when you're doing any type of spells, anything that's more so accessing the spiritual realm. But when you are in your gear, when you are ready to go, basically like you're getting ready for work, you put on your uniform and you get ready to practice. That's how you more so activate who you are. So you're going to learn more through experience. You're going to activate things more so through experience of the practice, basically, which pretty much every one of these should say that. Some people are naturally talented, but others have to really activate them, basically wake them back up. It's still there, you just have to wake it up. And a lot of times you can wake up your gifts through your practice. But I'm sure that you already know that you are a healer and a protector. This tells me that once a change comes in, it will happen like a firecracker. This tells me also that you need to work with the sun, that sun energy. You have the energy of the crow as well. So lots of spiritual gifts that you can actually access. But I feel like that divine energy, that sight will actually pour into you again when you can more so focus. When you can allow yourself to be a vessel. Because to me, this is opening up communication to animals, which generally speaking, like the crow and the raven, those are my spirit guides or spirit animals, totems. They act as a guardian. I'm seeing one specified to you. While I'm saying that, there's one specified to you, so you do need to connect to your spirit animal. Once I connected to my spirit animal, my gifts unlocked with that too. So that's a great thing. Had I not ever wanted, I didn't want to work with the crows or the ravens. I didn't want to work with them because I thought they were evil and all that. But they chased me down and did a whole lot of stuff to the point that I had to work with them. And once I did, it actually unlocked the gift for me. So this tells you that you have to have a close connection to everything that is you. The more close connected you get to everything that's available to you, the more you enhance your gifts. A lot of stuff will be pushed in your face like, hey, do you want to work with this? Would you like to do this spell? It's going to keep coming into your face. And those are the things that will actually unlock things for you. A lot of people don't realize the ancestor will place the ancestors. I got to work on that. Look, I've been talking too much. The ancestors will place things into your face for you to do. And you may refuse to do them because you have a lot of fear or you're unsure about some things. But trust your intuition. You don't have to involve yourself in everything, but a lot of times when stuff keeps popping up, or when you're supposed to take that hike and go a certain place to where you're supposed to escape, that is a plan to get you to elevate spiritually. And that's also a plan for you to talk to spirit directly, letting that divine energy in, letting that message come through. Okay, so that is it for this one. But I feel you having a lot of gifts to unlock. But it'll come once you get into that practice of things, okay? All right, let's go to the second feather. All right, how to activate your gifts. What makes you special? All right. Visions and dreams. Visions and dreams. You will work a lot with your dreams, okay? Shout out to Dawn and Dreams for the dream catchers that are coming in spring if you're interested, all right? But I'm seeing you having an out-of-body experience, and maybe you've had these as a child. I used to have them as a child. It's a lot harder now. But you can get messages from the dream realm, and a lot of people don't believe that, or it's kind of far-fetched. But I actually had an ancestor came to me in my dreams, did not say a word, but I knew that it was him because he's never came. It's been years, okay? So you just know when someone's coming to you in your dreams, all right? And this is a person who's really captivated with dream gifts tends to have visions, okay? Tends to be imaginative. Let your imagination run wild. You could also be an artist. I'm also seeing somebody writing. Maybe you, and a lot of people, when you think about writing as a gift, and I forget what it's called, automatic writing. A lot of people who do that, it happens different for different people, okay? Some people just, channel and they write stuff until it makes sense. Some people just write what they feel, and it works that way too. So don't think that it's a specific way that you're supposed to do it. Whatever comes to you out of nowhere, you feel like you have to write it down, that's a message. If you have a diary, you might want to get that, a dream journal and a diary. You might want to get that, and it'll help, grow that type of gift, all right? I'm seeing you very much being able to translate messages. And that's one of the first gifts that everybody has, really, is dreams. But yours might be even more like prophetic. Like you can tell prophecies through your dreams. Okay? It may foretell what's about to happen. And you got the magician one to come out too. I want to say that because it's a part of the message as well. But I wasn't done shuffling. Okay. All right. So here, one more card. The magician came back out again. They said, honey, you ain't putting that back in the deck. These ancestors don't be playing about their message. Okay. They said, I don't care if you're ready for the card or not. We're giving you the card. All right. Let's see. Spirit of the hawk or the falcon, as we're supposed to be, I guess, politically correct. Very much an elder. You very, very much work with the ancestors. As I speak of them, the ancestors actually coming through in this picture. So this means you will have, and generally speaking, everybody is supposed to have a spirit guide, ancestor, but you will closely work with them, okay? You will closely work with your spiritual team to help you. Even if you don't have certain ancestors that are living that kind of know certain things. Ooh, and I'm feeling like I'm being put in a trance right now. So they have a great effect on your life. So it's best that you talk to them. It's best that you do work with them. And what I was gonna say is, even if you don't have living, elders that can help you, because I know that a lot of us are coming out of Christianity or practices that don't really involve the ancestors. You will work with the ancestors, okay? You will also work with the higher spirit guides. I call them higher spirit guides because there are some that work on a higher level, okay? And I have both. But you look, the falcon, the hawk, those who fly, soar high in the sky, typically work on a higher elevation. They're closer to heaven, say so to speak, right? So yes, you have higher realms coming to speak to you. And that represents to me a protector. This actually represents someone who's went through the knowledge as well, who's learned a lot, who's experienced a lot. This to me also represents you will be once a great elder, which is what I'm trying to be, okay? You will be a great elder. So the things that you do will be very important. You also, this cultivates, I can't even put this card down, it's so important, but this cultivates you being into practice very heavy. The more you work on yourself, the more you learn more things about yourself, and so to speak, your heritage. That's very important too. Your heritage will follow your traditional gifts, okay? Because this represents something was passed down to you. And look at the grandmother as all knowing. She can see through a spirit. She can see through a soul, the true soul of a self. So you work through signs. That's why dreams are important to you. You work through signs. So it's important for you to pay attention. This is something that's already going on. So if you didn't think that that was a gift, it's definitely a gift, okay? You have to make a commitment to your training and staying committed to you learning things, being open-minded, absorb all information that comes into you. I'm also seeing cycles for you, cycles of growth. So don't worry about you activating your gifts too much. Everything happens for you in a certain time period when you're ready for them to happen. The main thing that your ancestor wants you to do is continue to focus on growing your gifts and growing what you're good at, perfecting your craft. Whatever you're doing spiritually, whether you're making something, whether you're doing divination for people, you are to get so good at it because you are going to be the transition for the younger generation. So things come to you when they need to. But like a messenger, you receive signs. And to me, this is just pretty evident that you're receiving them left and right. But yeah, sight is important to you, and activating that gift will be very, very heavy for you because, like I said, some people can see spirits dead on, but some people have to go through a smoother elevation. Basically, they have to be in their most relaxed state, which is the dream state, which is where you receive most messages. And sometimes you'll receive that download and you'll know that something is to come. But you also have an inner knowing, which is the great intuition that you need to work on as well. And you can work on that through practicing your divination and things like that too, to activate and more so enhance that gift. But I don't feel like it's a not knowing of what your gifts are for this one. I just feel like it'll get greater over time. You'll access more things over time. So just be patient with that, okay? That is for the second one. This ancestor ain't playing no games. All right. Last but not least, this is a favorite feather because it is so big. And I found this one. Okay, so let's see. How will you activate your gifts? The main thing for you is to believe in yourself. Confidence is everything. You need to more so translate messages better. Work on your interpretation of what things mean. Because this is another one where I feel like things are already presently going on. Okay. So this wants to be shown too. I'm going to take one more card. Ooh, and I'm picking up on a headache. Oh, gosh. Things are falling over. That represents to me you got a spirit in your home. Okay. Oh, and you got the devil twice. Okay, okay, okay. Got a lot of things going on. Okay. Don't be afraid, though. It's all a part of the journey. Okay. So, the first thing is there's a safety net around you. So, you have to more so expand, all right? Be willing to expand. You like your security. You like things to be a certain way. And this is not for everybody that chose this one, okay? So don't be like, oh, you ain't talking about me. You know, I might be talking about you, I might not. But a lot of you who chose this one, I see a safety net or a sense of security, but it's a small sense. Basically meaning that there needs to be greater grounds of protection over your energy. This is for the physical and the non-physical, okay? You need to protect your energy. I do see that you have natural gifts, but I think that you need to do better with protecting yourself and also be willing to expand. I feel like something may be frightening that might happen, and it's kind of like I don't even want to deal with it anymore. How can you grow something? How can you activate more gifts when you don't really want to expand beyond what you're already doing? I feel like for some of you, you will have a teacher that's going to come in for you as far as someone who knows, has a little bit more experience. Someone who has, you know, some belts. And if it's not, if you choose not to go down that route to get somebody to help you through your gifts and stuff, you may just want to find, it also represents finding something that will more so model protection of your energy. Because I'm seeing some past experiences that may have been like, oh my gosh, I don't want to go through that anymore. So it seems like it's more so a barrier on your own energy from expanding. So a lot of you were very, very intuitive children who may have experienced a lot through it as a child, but it's different when you're an adult and you experience those same things. You're more interested as a child, but when you are an adult, nobody wants, things falling down in their house like that. That's kind of creepy, right? But I see that you do have that. Just some activity does go on around you. A lot of things go on around you. So you have to translate those messages better, like not to be negative or not to be everything is evil. You more so have to open up to that way, and not open up to just anything, but open up to the point that you can experience more things in your world. Not everything is evil either. You also have to detach, and this is, like I said, not everybody, but some of you do have to attach from anything that's negative. This could be processed foods. I feel like that would better unclog you. It could be substance like drugs or drinking or something. Something is bringing your vibration down to a lower level. It even could be relationships or people that you're around. There's also, and if it's not none of that, it's also, it could be, because it represents another thing too. It represents like an attachment to certain religions or practices that keep you from expanding. Because there's a lot of anxiety here. So it's like I put myself in this safety or this security net to where, I'm only going to do certain things and I'm not going to branch out and do nothing else. Like I'm okay where I'm at, okay? But if you do want to grow spiritually, you have to open your mind. So work on cleansing your energy, cleansing out anything that's clogging up your pores. And what I mean by that, because like some people just do have those spiritual blocks to where it's not only them, but it's things around them that are creating that spiritual block for them to grow. Because I'm seeing a lot of childhood gifts locked down. And childhood gifts are, to me, even more powerful. I'm not going to say more powerful, but they're just as powerful as gifts that you receive when you're an adult. Okay? Because your childhood gifts are really, really natural. That means you came from the other side and you still broke through the veil and still had gifts. I'm seeing being able to see spirits, feel spirits, things like that. But there's a lot of stress here, so I feel like it's being locked out as far as your gifts go. And in order to get back, you do have to face what's presently going on in your energy, as far as any attachments, freeing up your energy and spirit, and also a form of greater protection around your energy so nothing gets back in there, and being willing to expand and open up and translate your messages better. Because I know a lot of people, they blame it on the devil. Well, it could just be, you're doing something that's going on that's causing some things in your world. It's cause and effect, okay? We can't always blame it on the bad energy. It takes both to balance out this world. Everything can be cause and effect. All right, so that is your reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Comment which one you chose.